The 2020 election presents unprecedented challenges, including voting in the midst of a pandemic, a highly controversial race between President Donald Trump and his Democratic challenger, Joe Biden, and a record number of voters casting their ballots. People on all sides say the stakes have rarely been higher, and TV networks, media organizations and late-night comedians are going all out to cover Tuesday's Election Day 2020 events and results. You can watch election coverage tonight live for free with fuboTV free trial for MSNBC and FOX News broadcasts. If you prefer CNN, C-SPAN or other networks, you can also watch live coverage for free with Hulu Plus Live free trial and Sling TV free trial. NBC is also offering a free trial through their new streaming service, Peacock. You can watch MSNBC coverage live on msnbc.com/live. Note, CNN can be viewed via Hulu Plus Live, but CNN is also allowing coverage to be streamed on CNN.com, with no cable login required, from 6 a.m. Pacific Time Tuesday to 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday, November 4th. Tensions are also running high, with many Americans deeply concerned about what the November 3rd election will bring. Will the election reflect voter thoughts about how Trump has handled the coronavirus, at a time when case counts are surging across the country? Will Black Lives Matter protests against police brutality sway voters, one way or the other? What will voters, including those who stand in line for hours to cast a ballot in person, say when their voices are heard, not only in the presidential election, but in races around the country? Latest Oregon election results, local news stories and headlines. We don't yet know when results will be clear, but millions of Americans will be paying extraordinarily close attention to what transpires. Here are details on how to watch on Tuesday, as news and developments in what's being called one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime emerge. TV news coverage. Broadcast networks will all carry coverage. On ABC, Your Voice, Your Vote, Election Night 2020, is scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. The CBS News 2020, Election Night, America Decides, coverage begins at 5 p.t. NBC News Special, Decision Election Night, begins at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. The PBS NewsHour Special, Election 2020, begins at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Major cable news networks including CNN, FOX News Channel, Fox Business Network, and MSNBC will be providing round-the-clock coverage on Tuesday. C-SPAN will also carry live coverage all day Tuesday. Telemundo will offer Spanish-language primetime coverage beginning at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Late-night talk show hosts, Trevor Noah, host of Comedy Central's The Daily Show, will preside over Votegasm 2020, What Could Go Wrong Again, a special scheduled to air live on both coasts, at 8 p.m. Pacific Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The special will include news and analysis, along with interviews, and will be simulcast on Comedy Central, MTV, MTV2, VH1, Bet Her and Pop TV.